So a question many people have been asking me, am I a communist? The short answer is no. But why did I move to Russia then? That's one of the many questions that my viewers have asked me that we're going to answer in this video today. So join me as I show you the wonderful Boyova Dacha during the May holidays. So let's go and answer some questions. So question number 1 is from J Tulip on my Telegram group, and it says, when will you come to Voronezh again? There are nice sand, hail and wind here for you. Well, if you don't know, this entire video was because this is the 1-year anniversary of my first video being uploaded, and that first video was from Voronezh. The weather here today is much better than it was in that video, but I did enjoy my time in Voronezh and I might go back. Who knows? If I get the time, I'll come back and I'll see you, J Tulip. I'll try and get you in a video to discuss your process and what happened. Now on the topic of that, Uliana K writes, will you make a video about the features of different cities? And yes, that's what I'm planning to do over the next year, is try and visit more cities in Russia, show off what Russia has to offer and explore it myself really, because I've not seen enough of this country for my liking. I've been to some places, been to Kaliningrad, Stavropol, Ingushetia. If you want to see that video, then just tell me and I might release that. But yeah, like we've got some other cities planned, but they'll stay secret for now. You'll find out if you subscribe to the channel. Maybe in another year, you'll be one of the people asking the questions in this. So leave your comments and we can have some interaction, and you can ask what you want, what wasn't able to be answered in this video. And once again, related to that is from Alipova Z. Do you plan on filming in other countries in the future? Yeah, I do. I did go to Georgia last year and I was thinking of uploading a video I filmed there, but maybe it isn't up to scratch with what I would put on my channel nowadays. So if you do once again want to see that, you're free to tell me about it. Went to Tbilisi, Batumi. I know many people who want to come to Russia but don't want to go through the visa process and just going to Georgia, so I don't know. I have my not so positive things to say about Georgia, but at the same time, it wasn't a bad experience. So if you want to see that video, we did some cool things there, me and my beautiful wife here. And I was thinking of going to some other countries at some point this year, if money and time allows. Maybe there's something you might be interested in, or would any of you just be interested in Russia? Like maybe Belarus or something like that would be interesting for you lot. If you really do want me to go to other countries, then there's options to donate to the channel and help out with different memberships and stuff like that. So they're available now on the channel. If you want to see me go to Belarus, you can help out that way. It's not necessary, but if you do want that, it does require a bit of extra money because this channel does not make me anywhere near that much. Anyway, I think sat here long enough, got a few stairs already, so let's go somewhere else and I'll show you around Boyova Dacha how it looks now in the spring. We finally solved the question of what they use those rails for. So I promised that I'd show you that, yes, once the weather's a bit better, there's so many more people here. And this only with a difference of about a week. In the summer it's going to be so many different people, but the reason it's so busy right now is that it's the May holidays. Well, the main times of the year for people to come out, because most people are off work. And just, there's so many people here today. It's so lively, it's thriving here.
Это лучшее место Курска, тут всегда много людей, напоминает атмосферу юга.
Plus basically everything's open now, so why not? Why not come out? It's a good time to be had in Kursk. Even the ducks are enjoying the wonderful weather we have. So now we're here in the middle of Boyova Dacha, one of the most beautiful places in the city. How about we discuss another question from Alipova Z. What is your biggest dream of life? Well, my biggest dream, if we don't get too personal, is to be able to just travel, make videos, see the world, learn some languages, do some fun stuff. Life is too short to be just kind of going through life, going through the motions of everything. You've kind of got to really try and live it. I've had some pretty not so nice experiences in recent life with terms of health, and it made me realise I really just got to try and live a better life, and that's what my dream is. It's just to look back on my life when I'm on my deathbed and think, yeah, I did a good job. Oh, I didn't see you there. I was just reading this, but I'm just here to remind you to please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Anyway, back to some questions. What do you do for a living? That's a long story. I'm not going to get into too many details, but I am trained as a videographer, as you probably see from the setup I have here. And at the moment, I am a freelance video editor. So if you do want to hire a video editor, you can come to me and use these videos as an example of my work. But I'm trying to honestly focus on my YouTube channel at the moment. Now, will it be successful? Will it completely crash and burn? Who knows? But in terms of like what I said about my dream in life, it's important to just see something you enjoy and strive forward for it. For me, YouTube is one of those things. I genuinely just have a passion for making these videos for you lot and showing off Russia and looking at Soviet memorials. What's not to love about Soviet memorials? I just genuinely want to thank every single one of you for the opportunity to actually be able to pursue this, because without you watching, there'd be nothing to pursue. So how about we continue walking through Voivodacha and find somewhere else where I can answer the next couple of questions. Let's go. Despite how inconvenient it can be to film with so many people around, it's honestly lovely with the atmosphere. When you saw with the previous ones, it was a bit empty and a bit grey, but the greenery's out. And all the people are out here and got families here, got all the food places open. It's wonderful. It's a good evening out. And if any of you are in Kursk, well, if you live in Kursk, then you definitely know this place, but if you're just visiting, come here and have a try. It's honestly really nice. The queues for the food places here are definitely longer than they were in the previous video. Many people have asked me, how did I learn Russian? Because I've seen in previous videos that I'm speaking Russian with my wife or with people I come across on the street. Now the secret is, I don't actually speak Russian that well. Maybe that's a disappointment for you, but my level of Russian is nowhere near what many people probably think it is. Yeah, I'm able to have like a decent back and forth, but I require a lot of practice. I'm probably about intermediate, maybe. I'm able to say most things that I want to, but it's always a bit of a struggle. And many people, I'm going to tell you, you just have to go through that when you come here. I've been here already for quite a while. I've been learning Russian for quite a while, and my level is still nowhere near what I would have hoped it would be. So if any of you are learning Russian and you feel like you're not making the progress that you hoped you would, just understand that it is a very long process. These people who say, oh, I learned this language in 3 months, it's a lie. Just outright lie. Those people are just trying to scam you, let's just put it that way. My level of Russian is okay. Like, I was able to do, for example, a TV interview in Russian, which I'm thinking of making a video about my experience with that.
Спасибо. Очень люблю русскую кухню.
But it's still just not where I would hope it would be by this time after living here for quite a while already. So don't feel discouraged, just keep learning and you'll get there eventually. I believe in you. I will do a video relatively soon about how I learnt Russian and how I'm still trying to improve my Russian. So subscribe if you want to see that. And whilst on the topic of Russian, here's a question from Andrei B on my Telegram group. If you haven't already, follow my Telegram group. And he asks, какая твоя оценка на сегодня уровня жизни провинциального англичанина и россиянина? Ну, в общем, одинаково. Ну, честно говоря. Но многие думают, что это какая другая жизнь в Англии или в России. Ну, в общем, это то же самое, как я уже сказал. Yeah, like if you're dreaming of either moving to England or moving to Russia to like really just boost up your life because either one is better than the other, well, I can tell you the grass is greener on the other side. England definitely has its problems. If you want to see them, I have a video where I go around my home city, and Russia also has its problems, which you would have seen from my videos already. So how about we move on to the big question for why you're probably all here. But we'll find somewhere else for that. Come on, let's go and have a look. So the question you've all been waiting for, why did I move to Russia? Well, the main reason, as I've stated in a couple of other videos, is my beautiful wife. She's the main reason why I came, but of course, it's not the only reason. Now, the reasons aren't political, as many people seem to think. In fact, it's just that I like Soviet memorials. Okay, that's also not the only reason, but in general, yes, I enjoy Soviet history, Soviet architecture, stuff like that. And so, why not Russia? Yeah, of course, people will say, why not Georgia? Why not Ukraine? Why not Belarus? Well, I like it here. And also my wife's Russian. Why would I go to somewhere else like that? And people saying like, why wouldn't you go somewhere else? Like, why did you choose specifically Russia? Well, yeah, my wife is from here. And for if you're not aware, Russian citizens have a hard time basically going anywhere in the world. So we did briefly spend some time in Georgia together, but that didn't feel like home. Like, Russia feels like home. And maybe that will change in the future, but we can't really know for now. Like, just got to take life as it is, and I enjoy my life here. I have a good life. As you can see from the videos, things are nice here, a lot nicer than people seem to assume when they're just, I don't know, watching the BBC or scrolling through X or something, or Twitter or whatever. It's not all politics and war and stuff like that. Like, there are normal people here that are living normal lives in a normal city. Even though many propagandists and ideologues online wouldn't like to admit it, Russia is a normal country and life goes on here all the same. As I've mentioned before, yes, there are problems here, but for me, at the moment, the pluses outweigh the negatives. So yeah, that's why I moved. In short, I am here on a spousal visa, not some kind of like shared values visa like many people have assumed from my other videos. So yeah, like my situation's a bit different to some other people you'll see online who are living here. Why doesn't my wife just come to Britain? Well, it's basically impossible for her to get a visa. We tried to go there to visit for Christmas last year and they refused it. And if you see my videos from England, I went alone to be able to sort out some documents and family stuff and all that type of thing. As for other countries, like people suggested like Hungary or like other really random countries, like why would we move there? Like, okay, maybe Hungary's a lovely place, but we don't speak Hungarian. We know nothing about Hungary apart from me knowing a bit of its history. Like, we have also, many people seem to think it's a lot easier than it actually is, because for Russians, once again, Hungary, whilst a bit more friendly than some other EU countries, is in the EU. It's in the Schengen zone. So to be able to move there, you have to get a Schengen visa, which are also difficult for Russians to get. My wife just suggested Vietnam, which is somewhere that we have considered visiting at least, or maybe even moving to in some distant future, but who knows. But for now, our life is here and we like what we have. I will be straightforward for any of you who actually do follow the channel. We are considering looking at other cities to move to in the near future. So we'll see what happens with that, and I'll keep you updated if we end up leaving Kursk, but that's for reasons other than Kursk being some horrible place. I can't go into it, but when we do eventually make the choice, I'll make a video about that. Anyway, and that's it. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please like, comment, subscribe, and if you like this video, you'll probably end up liking the video that's on screen now, where I discuss the problems with the internet in the Kursk region. So that's it. To another year of the channel. До свидания.